All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone.
Why that shit stop like that, though?
And some space. Darren Sproles, the 40.
Man, come on, man.
He gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Come on now. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They run again with Ajayi. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing now is Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in. Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right. He got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
21. 20.
2nd and 10. It's Ryan again.
Oh, you supposed to be out there.
Open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Complete over the middle of the 30.
Oh, I fucked that up.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Blazing start to the game for him. 4 plays, 4 passes, and look at him now, 1st and goal.
Yeah,
pretty good start.
Already down there. Now, they just don't want to settle for 3. See,
man, you got to get off that block, G.
It's the fullback taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the
7-3.
Turn to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Eagles offense trotting back out there, and believe it or not, yes, there are already some concerns on Philly Talk Radio because they just have not looked that sharp in the preseason.
And that's just how it is in Philadelphia. If everything's not perfect, people are going to start to rumble despite a Super Bowl win. And that evidence you're talking about, 5-0 shutout by the Cleveland Browns, who went 0-16 last year. That happened in week 3 of the preseason. They're 0-3 in the preseason. And is Nick Foles going to be their starting quarterback? That's what they're expecting on opening night against Atlanta.
Wins to throw on second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now it's the all-purpose back.
Why is you even in the fucking game, G?
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Man, come on, man.
Picked off at the 45 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work,
man,
oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up incomplete. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
oh my God.
Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 43 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I fucked it up.
Deep,
I did.
I
seen it too.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz eluding the pressure right. It's complete. It's Sproles. And now look at this.
Man, that's bullshit, man. That is bullshit, man. Come on, bro.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to go up top for the... And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Right side, it's Jeffrey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz goes underneath for Sproles. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball. Here,
this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on
this nigga Jay got the rhyme, man.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, here's Wentz.
Man, come
there. A nice
on,
hit, jars
bro.
the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Get up! Let's go!
On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally came down to rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll run it now out of the gun, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Wentz now on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Well, hit off.
Wentz now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield. He's going to get it running right. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Ajayi taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And he's got it up and through. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So out
the biggest play that Red has had on the whole game is that kick return.
Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very
manageable
like second down.
Nah,
a very solid gain on that play.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Nah, he done in 4 games I already played him, bro. He done ran his offense.
On third down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Hell no.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That shit didn't work in 18.
21.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. This one complete.
Oh my God, man, that's bullshit, man. That is bullshit, bro.
Matt Ryan now 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into that half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Shorty. Liz. Here we go. 20. Trey 15.
They go play action here on first down. Going long here for Wallace. And it's knocked away and incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Coleman now. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hey, let's go. Hey, express.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On third down, it's Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one goes for about
Man,
6
come on
as
and
it's
play,
coming
man.
down
You doing
to the
ass shit, man.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost
Play the
feels like
game,
old
bro.
school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down
This shit
marker was.
pissing me off,
handed it to
man.
their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Derek Barnett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Coleman, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 3rd down.
I missed that tackle, G.
He's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Coleman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
21.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Eagles have recovered.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone.
Yeah.
He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
82, 82.
On play action, it's Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Black. Come on.
Now Wentz on third down. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Shelby able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be fourth down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
81.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And my goodness, that means his next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. And a failure on fourth down on the other side.
That's why you ain't getting no motherfucking coins.
First and goal. They'll try and
I ain't gonna do it like that.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in.
Did you see that shit, man? Come on, man. That shit is retarded. I can't win for losing.
I tried to choke him and shit and give him
that'll be taken in the end zone.
I think it was just because he tried to hit him so hard.
Position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this year was out here.
Bullshit, man. I cannot believe that shit.
6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Let's go.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Desmond Trufant. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Oh, and now he bowls him over. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 66 yards for him on the ground.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This will be caught just inside the 10. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either.
Let's go.
And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try a fake field goal against them. Yep.
Jay's going to go. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Looking left side of him, he's got a man. It's Hardy. And he is going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's
you seen that shit?
and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan trying to lay one.
Oh, I fucked it up.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 37 yards. And the Falcons add on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1.
Yeah.
We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15.
No, I ain't finna look that shit up. That shit so ass because I used to run that play all the time in the 16, bro.
Especially from the 15.
Like, them cover 3s and shit.
Oh, boy.
What the fuck was...
Meeting them again somewhere down
Oh,
the line.
my God.
They'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
So that one
you see that shit? Boy, I tell you. You doing something. And look, if y'all look at this shit right, everything else beat this cover 4 shit. You feel me? Everything else beat this cover 4 shit. But his cover 4 don't do like how everybody else shit do.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open.
Like,
once the pressure
if you run cover 4 in this shit now, the safeties follow niggas, you feel me? That nigga shit just be goddamn... That nigga shit play the shit how it's supposed to be played.
Wins to throw on 2nd down. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles, 30 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney
That
Jones.
is so
To the 40-yard
ass.
where the return stops.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far.
I can't win for losing, G. That's some real shit.
Much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass.
Come
is all
on,
about
man.
Positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Wentz now on first down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. One final try now for Wentz. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. This time is run out on this ball game.
I don't know what the fuck you telling me for, pussy.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to...